Hey, Haiti Tahiti, live and alert on the north side of the dirt. It's your man D-Real. And if D-Real's here on a Friday, that means Theo B's here on a Friday. And if we both here on a Friday, that means we vibing. What up, Theo?
Man, vibing. You said it. We vibing. It's Friday night.
Oh,
It's Friday night.
without a doubt. We got a lot of things we want to talk about. We got some things we want to show with y'all and share with y'all. And this is just the week to do it. Matter of fact, yeah, this is the week of.
It's been a nice week, bro. It's been a nice week. Like it's a lot. It's a lot going on this week, man. Folks and they feelings this week, man.
Oh, before we get into that, let me say, hey, hello, how you doing? To Grand Madam Taro, who is always in the building, and Mr. Ray Smith, who has pulled up tonight.
Oh, man. Both mine in the building. Both mine. Spiritual advisor, elder in the building. That's what I'm talking about.
So so we gonna hang out. We're gonna talk about some things, and they gonna keep us honest. Cause they, if anybody know better, they know better. So
listen, it's a lot of wisdom in the room tonight. It's a lot of wisdom in the room tonight. Listen, come on.
Here. And I will lean on it and defer to it when necessity deems it so.
Come on now.
What we got going on here now? What we gonna do first? What are we gonna do first?
Man, come on, man. I want to go ahead and get it out the way, man. So you know what I'm saying? I want to go ahead and get that on out the way.
so here, now think about it. One will segue us into another. So let's do it like that there.
So you know what I'm saying? So
we was talking, oops, not that one. We was talking, and Theo and I got on the subject of that guy right there.
Yeah.
That is Dean Cain. You may not recognize Dean Cain in that picture because Dean Cain don't look like how you. Here, let's do this for those who visually are there. Does that look more familiar? Yeah, that's Dean Cain in his heyday, and we don't even want to talk about that. Shoot, we don't even want to talk about this. We want to cite specifically an episode of A Different World.
It's a different world.
Season 5, episode 14. If you need to go and look it up, that's season 5, episode 14. Okay.
Dean, come down, selector.
In which he behaves very, very, very manga. Now, in the wake of this Superman movie, you know what? I'm gonna let you rock with it, Theo. I'm passing the ball off.
You know, my dog old enough to know better. You feel me? So I mean, I just be wanting him to come on out and say it with his whole chest. You feel me? Saying like, you mad, and I'm gonna go ahead and keep it about a buck with everybody. This what they mad about. They mad about the fact that they find out in this movie that their mindset is more along the lines of Lex Luthor than Superman. Like, they upset that in this movie, it was really made abundantly clear that although he looked white, he ain't white. And I don't know why that's the thing, because I know he looked white. I've always had questions why he looked white, because he's an alien.
Oh, we going there already. Okay. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, Buddy in his feelings, because that's why he talking about, you know, it's woke. No, dude, you mad, bro, because you just had your ego hurt. You like, damn, I got more in line with Lex Luthor than Clark Kent. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'm sorry. I know you always thought you were Kal-El. You were never Kal-El in this equation.
Lex Luthor is definitely xenophobic. Definitely xenophobic.
Exactly. So you never You've never been Kal-El in this situation. You even though you played the role of Clark Kent Kal-El, you were never him. You were always Lex Luthor, and you don't like that because that's putting your business out there in the street. That's what that is. James Gunn put family business out there in the street.
Well, Dean Cain certainly ain't got no business calling anything woke. Is where I'm at with that.
Ain't he been in a Tyler Perry movie?
What that
Come
mean?
on now, don't do that.
What that mean?
I'm just saying, like, he need to be quiet. Cause we low key supporting you. Stop that. We put you on different world, right? We put you on, Tyler Perry put you in the movie. I don't know nobody else giving you no roles right now. You need to chill out.
Well, he's Dean Cain. He suffers from the same thing that Mr. T suffers from. You are known for one role and one role only. And right now, that role ain't popping. At least not for you.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. And this, here we go. You ready? See, this is where I'm gonna go ahead because he had a little spiel in an episode of Different World.
Right.
Dean Cain is a relatively attractive looking Caucasian man with athletic features in Hollywood. My guy, if you can't make it do what it can do, it's your fault. You got the tools. Hell, you didn't play Superman. If you can't do it, this ain't holding back Brandon Root. This ain't holding back Henry Cavill. This ain't what this ain't what this is. And you done some other stuff. So if you can't get it, it's because you ain't got it. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. You ain't got it.
His agent.
Either way, you know what is. You see, his agent can't convince people he got it.
There you go. And if ain't nobody else convince you that somebody you got it, you ain't gonna be able to.
Either way, it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. It ain't Daryl's fault. It ain't James Gunn's fault. It ain't. It's you. Wait, hold on. I know what it is. This the Wesley Shipp thing. I see what it is now. This the Wesley Shipp thing. You upset because you ain't ever been asked to come back and play Jonathan. That's what that is. That's what that is. Because you see what Wesley Snipes got, and you see what Wesley Shipp got over there in the Flash, and you see what all them boys got over there, everything like that when they did Flashpoint, all the Bruce Waynes and everything like that, and you ain't been showing no love. Okay.
Who did he want to be?
I get it. Man.
Who did he want to be?
He want to get that legacy role. Why he ain't Jonathan?
Why he ain't Jonathan Kent?
Yeah, why or at the very least, why he can't be Jor-El. See, he feeling some type of way. I get it now. I understand what it is now. Yeah, that's what that is. That's that. He woke up at 8 o'clock that morning. Had him a nice tall glass of Haterade.
He said 8 o'clock.
And turned on the 8 o'clock news. On channel 8. On channel 8.
Yeah, well, I mean, he revealed himself, you know what I'm saying, as having what's the nicest way I can say it? Conservative slant to the stuff he was saying. And if you're gonna tell people that you know there's at least half the country that ain't. So were you looking for that to carry weight with the people that rock like you do, or were you looking for that to carry weight with everybody? You want it to carry weight with everybody if you want to be considered Superman-esque, or if you want to be somebody who is influential to Superman.
Well, see, here's the thing. And I get down to the psychology of it. First and foremost, before I do that, let me say this. This ain't his first time making controversial statements of this magnitude. Let me say that. And so when you look at Superman, it is 2025, right? And cognitive dissonance, but reality being what it is, he doesn't want folks talking about, pointing out the fact that Kal-El is an immigrant, but he is. He always has been. He's comfortable with Kal-El being portrayed
an
as
illegal one at that.
Huh?
An illegal one at that.
Right. Yeah, because folks don't be thinking about that one. But he's more comfortable with Kal-El being portrayed as just a white man, as opposed to being portrayed as a alien from another planet. See, he doesn't want that to be the point of conversation. We know it. We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to make it a talking point. Let's just cha-cha along that and allow him. Well, there are certain ideals along with that he's missing. And I think it points to a bigger picture. An alien coming from another planet, nation, country, continent, to Earth, America, and is blessed with great abilities. They're very intelligent, very athletic. Pick one. You know what I'm saying? Very innovative. You know what I'm saying? They can sing well. They can rap well. They're just blessed with something, a great skill set. And they take on the ideologies for what America is supposed to stand for, not for what she does stand for. There's a difference. And so that person champions the cause of America more so, which is crazy, than people actually born in America, thus making some of them feel insignificant, inferior. They get offended by that. Now they're angry about that because who are you to come over here and be better than I am when I'm from here? Well, that's your fault. Matter of fact, be thankful that the person then came over here, and it's our diversity that makes us better. So we're supposed to be used to. I like think, damn, I don't know if ever better than any other nation that's out there and everything like that. And we keep at no. If we look at stuff just realistically, help me out. You've been around here longer than I have, or where longer than I have. We got Grand Madam Tarot here. We got Mr. Ray Smith here. When we look at the other countries who are basically ethnically pure, if you will, they don't move like we move. They got problems. They don't benefit from that. You know what I'm saying? They in mind you, which is crazy, because most of them countries like that, they don't move in a democracy. They move in very much what the dude that's in office trying to suggest right now. That don't work out for the benefit of the community as a whole.
It doesn't. It does not. But bottom line, all this boiled down to is the same old stuff we deal with, is just a different face. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at that face, but we dealing with the same ish. You know what I mean? It's that same, like somebody pointed out in the comment, it's the same ideology. It's the same thought process. It's that same pattern. How do we deal with that thought process? Damn the people. I mean, because we could take any other handsome Caucasian person there is and put them there. And at one point in time, they've said the same kind of things that he said. You know what I'm saying? Deal with the ideology. That's what we need to deal with. It's the ideology that's the problem, not necessarily the people.
I think Buddy just need to wake up and stop being stupid. Like, he know he being stupid. I think, and we let people play in our faces, because like me, I look at it like, bro, you was on different world. Cause see, I would like to think that if folks would have known, if I'm over different world and I know you thinking like that, you ain't on different world. if I'm working with Tyler Perry and I know that's how you thinking, you ain't getting no job with Tyler Perry. No, you need to go be with your own, because clearly you got a problem over here, and I ain't finna let you benefit off of mine just for you to, no, we ain't doing that. No, we're not. No, we're not. So, at least,
and then just because you around a culture don't mean you adapt the beliefs just because you understand it and know how to move. We adapted the culture of the colonizer. Just because we know how to move and have our being in a colonized society does not mean we ourselves are colonizers. It just means this is what we got to do to be.
And then he used the word wrong too.
Well, when you appropriate things, that happens.
Golly.
Yeah, when things get appropriated, that tends to happen from time to
time. Somebody, it's crazy. Yeah, a couple people come at me in regards to that word. A few people, not all of them white, some of them actually black. But talking to you and Kamoyo and everything like that, Mr. Smith, I take y'all philosophy, y'all philosophical. I take y'all philosophical approach to it. I ain't gonna go back and forth with you, dude. Google it.
Hey, live on my best life. Hey, period.
Hey, you know what? I told a good dude to say, he said, define woke. I said, bro, Google it. Then respect the results. Like, you got a smart device?
I be trying to help him with the heavy lifting. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to help him with it. Before it get too far gone, I want to give a shout out to Juju, who just became a member. My specialized content, my private content. He got privy to it now. He got privy to private stock. If you want to have privy to private stock, then you hit the area on my page that say member.
You know what? I like that name. Private stock. It takes me back. It takes me back.
Private stock, baby. Private stock. You know how we do. You know how we do that there.
I like that. It
and you can be a real one. You can be a real one. You can be a real one. Real quick question. Because we have been talking about it earlier. Kal-El's an illegal alien. Illegal. Okay.
No.
Now I know there was a story. There was a story in Action Comics. There was a story in Action Comics that tells, because apparently there were some people saying some things. That John and Martha Kent originally couldn't deal with Kal-El because he was tearing their stuff up. So they sent him to an orphanage. He wasn't even there a week. Them people was calling, you better come get this baby. Come. So I would assume at some point somebody filled out some paperwork at that orphanage and found out, hey, this baby ain't registered in no hospital. Where he come from? Did they deport the little baby? Nah. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Do you, baby? Do you?
So upon further review, right? And I think this is the other thing that folks are getting upset about. It's like, man, unfortunately, it's the truth. It's the truth. So we all know the story. The baby, Kal-El, comes to Earth, right? Jonathan and Martha Kent find him in the country, right? Baby already there. Jonathan and Martha cannot have a baby. Miraculously, though, and I'm guessing it's some medical records saying she can't do this, right? Because she didn't try it. But all of a sudden, here she go, she got the baby. Now, I don't know how this went down. I'm guessing Jonathan told folks he delivered the child himself, which, hey, it is what it is. But that child ain't from here. So they go get an illegal birth certificate which gets them an illegal social security number. Because the child is being thumbprinted like the child came out her womb, but that child ain't from here. Kal-El ain't from here. Thus, Clark Kent is a whole fictitious name. That's not a real identity whatsoever. Now, let's go ahead and jump forward, because we in it. Superman is the protector of Earth. Now, me willing to give people the benefit of the doubt, I'm willing to give Earth the benefit of the doubt that at some point in time, the United World Council then has naturalized Kal-El, not Clark Kent. Not Clark Kent. They don't know that. they know Kal-El is Superman. They know Superman is Kal-El. They don't know a damn thing about Clark Kent. I'm of the mindset they have naturalized Kal-El as a citizen of Earth. But now Clark Kent, that dude still could be deported right now. Like, they really could call ICE on that dude right now. I don't know if they're gonna be able to do something with him. Yeah,
that's where I was at with it. You call ICE all you want. Where they taking him? How they taking him? Does ICE have kryptonite?
You know,
that's gonna be a real
watch this.
Trip.
Watch this. Low key, Lex being who he is, knowing that Clark Kent, see, he ain't stupid. He know Clark Kent and Kal-El the same person. Low key, Lex got a point. Now he taking it too far. He taking it way too damn far. He taking that too far. He taking that too far. But Lex right. He shouldn't be here. He shouldn't be here.
Not without permission. I mean, and if that's the case, it's a whole bunch of them. John Jones. Jonathan
and Martha need to be locked up. That's a federal crime.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. Now that we have this regime in place, one of the most beloved fictitious stories in all of comics is now a terrible thing.
Ooh. Hey, we can break this thing down all the way if we want to. Like, don't look at it like that. But then again, watch this. Lex should still go to jail, because Lex was willing to burn down society because of his hateful. Mind you, he has no reason to hate this dude. He only hate this dude because he's not from here. That's the only reason. He hate him because he's not from here. And because he's not from here, he hate him so much, he is willing to literally burn down society just to get him up out of here. Oh, is that the message we upset about?
It's okay. It's okay to hate the things you understand or that you don't understand. It's okay to hate those things. That's the message there. You know what I'm saying? If it's different, it's okay to hate it.
I guess.
And what Mr. Smith, his knowledge to offer today is, as I always say, same ish, different flies.
Come on, somebody. Ain't a woman different from a man? I ain't finna hate no woman because she different now.
Well, we ain't talking about. We ain't talking about. Oh, they say it's too many aliens. It's too many aliens to arrest.
I'm just saying, like, I ain't finna do all that.
Aliens to arrest, but they can start something. Hey, that's an idea for a comic book. And I bet you all the conservatives would buy it.
You know, man, my thing is like I don't mind not kicking the bobo with you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't, you don't want me to kick the bobo with you, I won't kick the bobo with you. But when I don't kick the bobo with you, don't get mad I ain't kicking the bobo with you. You know, it's history out there. Like, if we could have an understanding right now, like, hey, you know what? Y'all don't want to deal with us? No, we don't want to deal with y'all. Okay, cool. Y'all don't want to deal with us? No. Okay. You sure? Yeah, okay. Well, me and mine finna go on over here. We're gonna leave y'all alone. All right. We're gonna leave y'all alone now. we going over here. We not gonna come back for nothing. We finna go over here, or we gonna leave some space between us. Big old patch of space, but ain't nobody got to cross no Mason-Dixon line or nothing like that right there. Are you not gonna come over here where we at? That's all I want to know. You not gonna come over here? Cause that'd be my thing right there. Like I said, I don't be wanting to act like that, but I got the baddest women. I start right there. I ain't really got to go no further. It's kind of like Michael Jordan with the 6 championships. I ain't got to go no further. I got the baddest women. I got the baddest singers. You know what I'm saying? I got the baddest educators. You know what I'm saying? I got the baddest dancers. You know what I'm saying? I got the baddest writers. You know what I'm saying? I got the baddest artists. You know what I'm saying? I got the baddest athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when Michael Jackson put that song out, you know I'm bad. I felt that all in my spirit. And the whole world tries to ask you right now. I'm gonna tell you once again. I'm gonna ask, who bad? You gonna say it too.
Who is deporting Diana?
You know what? The petty person in me said Michael, but we're not talking about dirty Diana. I'm sorry. You talking about Diana Prince?
Yeah. But ain't she naturalized? Cause
yeah. Well, she's a diplomat. She's a diplomat. You know what I'm saying? She's a diplomat. You know what I'm saying?
It is Maxine.
She got diplomatic immunity.
Attorney at law in the building. What's up, Maxine?
What's going on? What's going on?
Joe. We talk about aliens and the illegalness of them. Just like Superman's an illegal alien, and Diana. Well, Diana ain't an illegal alien. She's
a politician, man.
But
she's here on official business.
Yeah. So that that kind of a thing there.
Hey, Diana be whooping American citizens behind and be screaming diplomatic immunity.
Hey. She operates in love. She operates in love. She's trying to unite everybody. If I have to beat your tail to get you over here on my end, that's what I'm doing.
Boy, that's all right there. Not even an American citizen, just be beating down American citizens. I get it. They be committing crimes. I understand.
Hey, they be looking for it. They be wanting it. They want that lasso put on them. They want them hands put on them. So they keep messing with Diana.
You know who else? You know what? I just thought about something.
What?
Car illegal too.
It's a gang of them. 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 I mean, and depending on what incarnation we going with, Carter and Shire are illegal. So I mean, it goes on and on and on. I don't think none of them done sign anything saying, "Okay, I'm a citizen of this" or "I'm a citizen of that." They just hanging out.
Could you imagine if that was the Amanda Waller story?
What you mean?
If she just came through, she like, you know what?
I mean, that's kind of what she did.
Way. She did it with the superhumans though, but I'm just saying, like, imagine if
affect aliens too.
I'm saying, imagine if she would have just made it strict like that. Like, imagine that message right there. She's like, you know what? All you illegal aliens, I'm gonna get y'all on up out of here. All y'all, because all y'all unregistered. Get on up out of here. Like, that would have been, I'd be like, oh, no, she did. Like, just think about who she would have got rid of. You feel what I'm saying? Like, damn, dog. Man, you ain't gonna fight. Well, I mean, you not registered, bro. Like, you ain't. Think about the stories between, consider the contrast between Oliver Queen and Carter Hall, because they sit on two different sides when it comes to politics and everything like that. That would have been a great story, because Carter is alien and Oliver is human. Oh, I'd have loved to see how that would have played out.
Question. Like that. Where do beings who are recipients of alien technology fall, i.e., lanterns, Jaime Reyes. Where where where
Listen,
where where do
that
they?
would have been a
That's
great
a conversation.
listen. That would be great to find out though. But I'm saying, like, I don't necessarily have the answer, but I would love the story where that answer was unraveled.
Yeah,
That would be, now listen, just written along those lines in and of itself. Now you want to talk about, watch this. They're not gonna like this one. You want to talk about a socially conscious story, because that's what it would be. That's what it would be. No. Damn all them labels and everything. No. It would be a socially conscious story. You talk about a socially conscious story for the books, and then the irony that Amanda Waller is the one behind it. Because that's a lot of irony right there.
Who you got writing that story?
Yeah. Don't ask me that story. Well, you know what? Here we go. Because you know what? Because I like who rocks with us. You feel what I'm saying? Look, Mr. Joseph Hillis. Yeah.
My had talked to him about that next time.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. Joseph Illich. Now, if not Mr. Joseph Illich, then I like who wrote Black Panther on Annual 1, because I like that story he kind of put up in there and everything like that. One, Mr. Reginald Hudley. Yeah. 1 and 2. Yeah. I'm right there with that right there.
Okay. Can I be? Oh well, Kamoyo asked me, do I think Darth Cheeto would try to deport Diana? Well, you said it yourself, Kamoyo. Try. I suppose he could try, but yeah, if you ain't got no magic involved, you ain't getting her up out of there.
Here's the sad part. Them mascaras stay on ready. They want the smoke, like it at the hint that the United States want the smoke. Oh man.
It's Amazon's riding in hard.
What? Like, please don't put your hand. You know what? They feel like that. I think I can say this with accuracy. They feel the same way about Diana that the Doors feel about T'Challa. I wish you would.
Yeah, she a national treasure. Y'all ain't finna do nothing to her.
I wish you. I know she could take care of herself, but I wish you would look at her the wrong way. Look at her the wrong way and see what happens.
Kamoyo said Mayberry wrote a book like that. It's called V Wars, except it's vampires. That is true. That is true. I watched the show. Ray Smith said in reference to Diana being deported by Trump, he would try to sleep with her first. Can you see him? Can you see him trying to grab her by? Say Donald Trump only has one hand. How did that happen? Boy, yeah, you ain't. You don't want to listen.
I see a headline on the 11 o'clock news, bro, like none other, man. Like,
hey, probably do the same thing to him she did to Maxwell Lord.
And here's the sad part: he would be dumb enough to try.
He would.
He would be dumb enough to try. But
what? Well, hold up. What you say? Paul Martin said he deserved Granny Goodness. Come here, Granny will take very good care of you, my little pumpkin.
You know what? I don't know why I find that appropriate. Like, I'm like, yeah, that's, you know what, that's right. That you know what? Yeah, that's it right there.
Let him get touched the way he be touching people.
Granny Goodness. That's That's an appropriate punishment right there. Granny goodness. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
You want me to say nothing else?
yeah.
You say nothing else. Granny
Okay.
goodness. What else
Look
we
here.
got, big bro?
What else we got? Oh, can I
Yeah.
be petty? Can I be petty for a second?
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's
Okay,
Friday night.
Okay, I promise that I'll try not to be petty too long. But that's Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard. Okay, first, let me go back a couple years. Okay, cause currently, Dwight Howard is married. Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that right there. Don't say nothing else. Just put a pin in that right there. Okay. Currently, Dwight Howard. But if we go back like what? 2021, 2022, somewhere around that time frame, wasn't he having an argument with in general about what is and isn't gay? And he said, just because you sleep with a man one time, that doesn't make you gay. And then there was some allegations about him sexually assaulting a man. But now all of a sudden he married to her. That right there, ironically enough, that woman's name is Amber Rose. But she's also a rapper who I've never heard of that goes by the name of Amy Giuliani or something. Anyway, they only been married 6 months, and she is seeking a divorce, and she won't have. After 6 months, she won't have. Now, help me out, y'all. What the fuck's going on with Dwight? He's making bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. Bruh, just come out and say you bi. You can do that. This is 2025. You can come out and say you bi. It's okay to say I'm bisexual. I like doing things with men and I like doing things with women. Pause, whatever. But just say that. You don't have to, we see you because you was arguing vigorously about it. Vigorously. You know what I'm saying? You was ready to fight folks behind this stuff. And hey, just because a man do that one time. Okay. Every man on earth, no man code. Every man on earth, no man code. Dear Dwight Howard, that's not man code. Dear Tank, that's not man code. Okay? I don't know what nobody told you, brothers, but that's not man code. Okay? It's just like with black. You got one drop of black blood. Guess what? You got one penetration. Guess what? Or you experimenting or something. Just come right out and say that too. We understand. I mean, I don't understand, but somebody understands.
Tag me in. Tag me in.
Bam, go get him.
I ain't never think I would be able to have this conversation, but I think I'm high enough just to have this conversation this evening. So here's the thing, because I want people to understand where I'm coming from. I'm gonna say this with my eyes closed because I'm where I need to be spiritually when I say this. So some men aren't considered attractive by anybody. Some men are only considered attractive to women. Some men are considered attractive by both sexes. I have been hit on by both women and men. Now, if I conduct myself to be who I am, as if I'm stepping out the house, I want to make sure I look good, I smell good, and everything like that, then I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get. The attention is gonna be what it's gonna be. It's up to me to let it be known, hey, no, hell no. Like it's up to me. It's up to me to say. It's up to me to say that. Right. Now that said, I also understand that the gay man is no competition to me. He don't like women. The bisexual man does. The gay man doesn't. That's less competition. That said, there are just certain things we need to understand. As I said, I have been hit on by gay men. They knew I was heterosexual. Just trying to see if I'm gonna do something different. Well, that's low key the problem when it comes to you saying stuff like, "Well, it don't make you gay." Well, I don't want the attention. I don't. It's the reason why I may like Frank Ocean, but I'm not subject to play Frank Ocean outside because I listen to Frank Ocean when I'm playing GTA 5.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? Okay. See what I'm saying? Because I'm driving my car. The song come on, but outside the house,
you ain't listening to It's Raining Men by the Weather Girls.
No, we not. No, we see. No, it might come on a movie, and I might sit through the. You know what I'm saying? A TV or something. It might sit there through that, but I ain't finna play that in the because see that's gonna attract attention. See I'm at? And if I do that, see here's where I'm at with it. If I do that, I can't be mad at the attention it brings.
Right.
I can't be. So what I don't do is I don't do that. That's why we don't do it. That's why we don't. You can't say if you don't do it once. If you only do it once, no, because to some, yes, that does. Yes, it does. Yes, it.
Hey.
I ain't trying to have a conversation. Hey, Theo, I heard you did such and so one time. You want to try it again? No, I don't. No. And whoever told you I did it the first time is lying. No. Hell no. You can.
Question. What does it mean when a marriage is, and I quote, irretrievably broken?
We ain't divorced already?
No, you ain't divorced. You ain't divorced yet. But your marriage has been deemed irretrievably broken. How does a marriage become irretrievably broken?
Oh,
hey, because this is what I'm saying. You can cheat in a marriage and it's not irretrievably broken.
True.
How is a marriage irretrievably broken? Those are the words that Amy Luciani, those are the words that she used.
Remember that movie, Water Roses?
I do. They're doing a remake. It's coming out here in a couple months.
There you go.
But
hey,
David,
hold on. Y'all better start putting some respect on our name over here. You see how we do stuff like that? We go way back with stuff. We throw out names and everything like that. You be like, damn, y'all, wait. Boy, yes, Silk Boy. Yeah, okay. 2 OGs on a Friday night. Y'all better.
Yeah.
Y'all better.
But. Okay, I just saw I just saw an article where she said she wasn't asking for money. That was she claimed. We'll see when the divorce is finalized. Now, irretrievably broken means
I don't like you.
What? I don't like you. How did I come to that conclusion?
I don't know. I don't like you.
In 6 months. Hang on a second. I got real quick. Network.
I don't like you. I can't stand you. I don't like
do you know what Dwight Howard's net worth is? $140 million. How is something so irretrievably broken that you don't want no part of 140 million? No part of it. It's irretrievably broken.
I don't be want to talk about the dude like that, man. See, man. See. First of all, man,
was she a beard wife?
See. First of all, even if she was though, like he not him. Like that's what that is. He not him. He Dwight Howard, but he not him. He ain't the first dude that got if got a beard wife. He just don't know what he doing, and he ain't never known what he was doing. Like you bro, you big, you play little basketball, but even with that, you ain't had no pride in your game because you ain't want to work on your low post moves and everything like that. You want to catch ball, turn around and dunk and everything like that. He ain't never been him. Like, and you can tell these dudes that ain't them because they get caught up in stuff like this. He ain't him. Like here we go. He a caker. You know what I mean when I say that. He a paymaster. That's what that is. We don't want to keep it a buck.
ATM.
Yeah, bro. It's dude there, man. You know, it's dudes out there doing what he didn't do, and because they handling their business, everybody keeping their mouth closed, regardless of what it is. That means either, hey, bro, you ain't got this young lady spoiled to the point where she don't feel like she can get it anywhere else, or since it's Friday night, we gonna say it right. You ain't laying the pipe right. You ain't laying the pipe right. You ain't eating it right. That's what that is. You ain't keeping that young lady satisfied. You ain't making her feel like what she got is irreplaceable. And you low key, that's been your thing. Cause this ain't, he had a, like, I can't say he don't keep him a baddie now when he get him one. It was one young lady on like one of them reality shows and everything like that, used to date him and stuff like that. He keep him one. Well, let me rephrase that. He get him one. He don't keep him one.
I think it's the same chick.
He can get one, but he can't keep one.
This young lady been on. She used to be on she was on somebody's reality show.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, damn, we be trying to figure out how these dudes can't do it. They can't do it because they not them. They not them. You know, Renee, whatever the fame and fortune and everything like that be doggone. They ain't them. They ain't them. You know the ones that's them. D-Ray Davis is him.
She was on Dancing with the Stars. She from Detroit.
D-Ray Davis is him.
Well,
Cat Williams is him. Cat Williams is him. D-Ray Davis and Cat Williams, them two hymns right there. Them two hymns. Everybody else, no, you getting caught up, you not him, nor her.
So what's the day? July the 11th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they got married in January of 2025. She filed for divorce on July 1st.
Man,
did she get Did she? Did she? Hold up. I'm gonna read the comments so it don't sound like it's just me. Okay. Kamayo said there ain't no backseas on that stuff. Two women can experiment and keep it pushing, but when a eggplant is out, that's an intentional act. You mean that ish.
Bro, I'm
Yes.
just saying, like, I'm trying to figure out. I'm saying to myself, I'm Dwight Howard. I'm 6'10". I'm in impeccable shape. This is what I'm saying. This is what's going through my mind now. I done went through the whole process of meeting her, dating her, getting to the point of being engaged. You need to know everything that then went through my mind that whole time frame. And then I'm saying to myself, what then went down after the honeymoon? Low key, 6 months after we got married, we're still supposedly in the honeymoon phase because we're still newlyweds. And I'm thinking about with all the money that I have to and all the things that I can expose her to, why is she? See, somewhere on this, I went wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Like somewhere along the line, I didn't lock in and realize she wasn't for me. Like nowhere, nowhere, and I don't know how. I don't. Somewhere along the line, she showed him she wasn't clocking for him like that. Like somewhere, like she can't act that good. She no, this ain't no Academy Award winning actress we talk about right here. Oh, that is no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. I mean, well, Kamayo says she got tired of wearing strap-ons.
I said he wasn't him.
Those of us whose teams have long championship droughts will take all the help we can get. Sexual orientation, whatever.
Like, I mean, either way, he didn't. Either way, however we want to look at it, he didn't make her feel like what she had that was worth staying. That's on him. He got too comfortable.
So why is he still trying to be in the closet?
Because he ain't real with him. That's why I keep saying he not him. If he knew who he was, then he would be him. But he not him. That's why I said it ain't like he the first one. No, it's others out there and they're successful doing what they're doing because they know who they are and everything like that. He don't know who he is. He wouldn't be the first gay athlete. First biracial athlete. No, these cats know who they are and they walk with their confidence. No, you out here getting played, my dog. You getting played because you not confident in what you got going on. And if that's what that is, stay off social media.
That's what I was getting ready to say. That's what I was getting ready to say right there. Just stay off. So everything you do ain't got to become public knowledge. You can keep some stuff on down. I don't hear no whole bunch of BS about Keanu Reeves. The only time we hear about Keanu Reeves is when Keanu Reeves is making another movie because Keanu Reeves is an actor. That's all I need to hear about Keanu Reeves. Every now and then we'll talk about who Keanu Reeves is dating, but because who Keanu Reeves is dating don't meet Hollywood standards, we don't talk about who Keanu Reeves dates. I like the way Keanu Reeves operate. I like the way Keanu Reeves move. Y'all don't need to know all my damn personal business. All y'all need to know is when I make a movie. So with Dwight Howard, all we need to know, bro, when you playing basketball again.
Like really, honestly, that here we go. Yes, dog. Like aside from your workout routine, I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. I don't give two damns. I'm be honest with you. When folks be talking about, well, the athletes be gambling. Listen, as long as he ain't gambling on his game,
he can do that all day. He can do that all day. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, don't worry about it.
Well, you're not gonna make me care about some stuff. I know damn good and well you don't care about your damn self. I mean, I don't be wanting to know all that stuff, man. And that's crazy. I had the thought right there. There was somebody else we was gonna talk about. Dwight Howard-ish. Oh yeah, getting buckets, ring culture, GOAT conversation, and everything like that.
Okay.
Because I be watching Gilbert Arenas and everything. Do you mind if we switch gears, big bro?
I thought we was done. Go for it.
Huh?
I thought we was done with that particular topic. So yeah, fire away.
I think these cats, Rashawn McCants, what the young boy name that got done wrong by Mayo, by D'Angelo Russell, but him, Gilbert Arenas, they be talking about like comparing the Bulls, that team that went 72-10 against the Golden State Warriors. And they be talking about different time frames of playing basketball and everything, like which rules we play by and who it would favor. And I just want them cats to understand something, because they dismiss those of us that watch the game. If you could get to the rim back in the day, you're not going to have a problem getting to the rim the way we play basketball today. Let me say that one more time. If you could get to the rim back then, you're going to easily get to the rim now. Now, the thing is that because they like to talk about Ron Harper, well, we would just lay off Ron Harper. I forget who said that, the other AI, Andre Iguodala. I'm like, so you think Ron Harper is just going to sit out there in the corner and take a 3-point shot? The same dude that folks said reminded them of Michael Jordan before Kobe Bryant. No, he gonna go to the cup. They all go to the cup. Like, they don't have Tony Kukoc was going to the cup. Like, that was crazy when they got him to the point where he didn't mind dunking on folks. They're not gonna sit out there and be content to take jumpers. That's the difference. That's the mentality difference between let this year's player and last year's player. If you don't like contact now, you can't play back then. You don't like contact.
Yeah.
Because they wasn't calling fouls like that. You can flop if you want to. You just would have been flopping. If you can't play with contact, you couldn't have played back then.
Plenty footage of Shaq flopping.
Yeah.
They like, get your big ass up. We still playing.
Right. The way Shaq played basketball back then, Shaq would absolutely dominate today because you couldn't touch it. He would sit up there in the paint, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, get the ball, go down, dunk on your ass, go on by this business. You gonna have to foul it. You gonna foul out the damn game, especially by the day's rule. You wouldn't even last the whole damn game. So that's the whole, folks underestimate the physicality of that game. If you can't play today, because Kevin Durant said some stuff. It's Friday night, right?
Keep it a buck, man. Keep it a buck.
That was a bitch move. Yeah. You going to go play for Golden State would have been no different than Michael Jordan to go play for the Detroit Pistons. That was a bitch move. That was a bitch move. And everybody knows it. You going to go play for the Golden State Warriors is no different than Magic Johnson saying, fuck it, I'm going to go play for the Houston Rockets. That year they lost to them. That was a bitch move, especially when you were up in the series. That was a bitch move. Nobody, regardless of, it's kind of like this, and Mr. Ray Smith will understand what I mean when I say this. That move, no differently than LeBron James wetting the bed in that Dallas Mavericks series. No differently than him doing that. That bitch move will never be forgotten. That was a bitch move. And the basketball guys felt like it was a bitch move.
One more time for the people in front.
That was a bitch move. And the basketball guys know it was a bitch move. That's why your career has been what it's been. That was a bitch move. Talking about, oh, I just want to play basketball. No, the great ones are great for a reason. Yeah, you know what? It says a lot that Michael Jordan took 2 years off and was able to come back and do something your ass ain't done in your whole damn career. Why? Because you be making bitch moves. You don't know how to stand on your square. You want to be carried by another great one instead of standing on greatness yourself. You know what? Great ones don't just want to show up and play the game. The great ones do everything in between the game. When the game goal ends, they're putting in that work, not putting it just in mentally, not just putting it in physically. They're putting it in spiritually, and you don't do that. Take care of your hairline.
Hey, it's share time, kids. I think we did do some sharing. That's what I'm gonna do because I feel like I need to share right now. Okay, so I'm not feeling the love in this room. I need to get some. I need to get the love. Let's get the love started. You know,
bro, he know that was a bitch move.
It was indeed a bitch move, sir.
And everybody be trying to cover for
arguing that point.
Yeah, like everybody like me and Mr. Ray Smith talk about like, look, I ain't got to have no. I love LeBron James. I believe some of the things he's accomplished in his life are greater than what we're talking about in regards to 6 rings. And I think we need to pay more attention to that as what he's accomplished as a man. But no, that series against Dallas, the fact that Jason Terry was talking after that series, I was mad as hell. I'm still mad about that. That dude, Lord, that dude, they gave that dude an article in Sports Illustrated. He was talking trash.
Here's a question since we're there. Do y'all think that the Thunder team of KD, Harden, Westbrook, and the African brother would have won a ship if they stayed together?
At some point, yeah. Bro, they was building a monster over there. Boy, I was like, ooh, they coming. They coming. Man.
Yeah, they would have. They would have.
Man.
No doubt in my mind. That was very,
but you know what it was?
That very dominant. That was very dominant team.
You know what though? It says a lot though, because as talented as they were, I really believe the only leader on that team, and I could be, it wasn't the cats it should have been. It wasn't Harden. It wasn't Durant, and it wasn't Wilson. If I just look at how they play now, I would have said it was Perkins. I would have said it was Perkins, but are you going to listen to Perkins? So while they were talented, immensely talented,
mad talented,
you got to get mature to a point to get over that hurdle. You know what I'm saying? You can have all the physical tools, but that mental thing got to click for you to get over that hurdle. And based on where their career is right now, how it's paying out, I can't say. Even with Kevin Durant winning that championship in Golden State, like I said, bro, that was a bitch move. That was a bitch move.
Okay.
And here we go. Ready? Don't nobody need to be saying nothing to me. Well, Theo, have you ever won championships on the level that I played them?
Okay. That being said, the other day, I picked this up for really cheap, $22. So it contains a 6-armed Spider-Man, which we all remember from Spider-Man issue number 101. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Smith, but that's issue 101. Spider-Man was tired of being Spider-Man, and he was trying to find a way to get rid of his abilities. Instead, he gave himself 4 more extra arms, and he had to deal with the Lizard and Morbius at the same time, if I'm not mistaken. Hence the reason why there is a Morbius character in this pack. But that's not why I collected it. I collected it for the Morbius so that I could do that right there. Legion of Monsters. I own a Man-Thing. I own a werewolf. I own a Ghost Rider, and now, thankfully, I own a Morbius. But that's not all I have to share. I have more that I would like to share. Can I share more?
You can, but while you getting your stuff ready and everything like that, I got a question for you, big bro.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't want to be Spider-Man no more. Why do I need to do anything other than just stop being Spider-Man?
Because with great power
No, man.
comes great responsibility,
No.
and I don't want that responsibility anymore.
Yeah. See, play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. No,
because you can always come back and do it if you got them powers. If you ain't got them powers, that's not an option.
You know what? But see, the thing is, we don't really know how I got these powers in the first damn place. So we just gonna leave well enough alone. You know
he do know how he got the powers.
You know what I mean? You don't know the necessary chemical concoction and everything like that. You hoping at best. Just leave it alone. You don't want to be Spider-Man. Just stop.
Well, he's quit on the job many times. Threw his whole suit in the trash.
You know, go play. Watch this. Go play football or something. Go be a running back. Go do something like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do that. Go be a scientist.
Morbius comes with 2 capes. Comes with this cape right here. And I like the way it looks. All you have to do is pop it on and off. Just bam, comes right off. And then you can put the cape on where he's not in action. Just bam, pop that sucker on. Now he's Morbius, not swinging in action.
You got something right there, big dog. You got something with that. You got something with that.
So that's one. That's one. And of course, since it's all about Superman, I happen to grab that too.
Come on now. Y'all. Come on now.
I know y'all want to see it up close.
Come on now.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. Now, I had the 6-inch version. This is a 7-inch version. So this you can measure up directly against other DC Multiverse McFarlane action figures. You get a close look at it right there. That's that Mr. Terrific. That's cinematic Mr. Terrific. You see them Jordans, the all black Jordans. That's some detail. That's some detail. And he's holding 2 T-spheres. And he's got the faces that fit on and come off and go back on and come back off and go back on and come off and go back on. So you can enjoy different facial expressions from Mr. Terrific. Get it? His whole face comes off. I thought it was just the mask part. His whole face is gone. Look at him. He looks like a cyborg. I'm having fun with it. But, what does Mr. Terrific look like grinning? Because he's got a smiley face. And I'm like, who was tripping when they said, hey, let's give Mr. Terrific a smiley face? There he goes, right there. Mr. Terrific smiley face. Let's throw it on him, see what it look like. Bam, Mr. Terrific smiling. He doesn't smile a whole lot, does he?
I mean, ain't nothing funny.
So why make that face?
Give him something.
I'm effing terrific. Y'all better believe it. But yeah, it's got the articulation. He stretched, he moves about. He's got, and I think it's the bendable toes. See what I'm saying? So he's doing his thing. If y'all saw it, yeah, you'll see that. Yeah. Mr. Terrific. Yes, Kamayo, it is definitely one that you should add to your collection. And they out there too. It's fresh. They just They just got them out there today. I just happened to be traipsing around in the store and saw it, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and grab that. And so with it, I keep Mr. Terrific smiling.
I saw a fight scene today on social media where he lands with the T-sphere and everything like that.
Yeah.
And he was saying something. I got to go back and watch it. He was getting out, doing stuff with his fingers and everything like that, and knocking people the hell out and everything like that. I said, okay, all right.
We gonna see what it do here in a little bit. Like I said, so we gonna check us out some Superman here, and I give you out of the theater response. Now, a lot of people ain't even gonna remember this guy.
He did a Nanzi.
But I give points to you guys that do. Boom bam. Who remembers this guy right here? They like, oh snap, that's Darkstalkers. Yes, it is Darkstalkers. It is Dimitri, the vampire. But I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna let y'all see it. I'm gonna let y'all see it.
Man, you're gonna have to go ahead and get you a diorama set up, man, so you can go ahead and start telling some nice little stories and everything.
Hey, they coming. Ooh, he's big. Oh my, he's a big fella. Look at that. Woo, to me, that's a buff ass vampire. My man is rocked up, ain't he?
Oh yeah.
He got guns, don't he?
Hey man, my dog. Hey, tell my dog take a little nephew suit off.
Yeah, do it. That shit look tight as. Oh, this is
Yeah, man. Hey, it's okay, man. My dog rocking an extra medium.
Yeah, he is. That shit look tighter than Times in 29.
Hey.
He's a 7-incher, so 8-incher. And comes with a mess of hands and 2 separate head sculpts.
Dog ain't missing no days at the gym, is he?
He ain't. Good Lord, look, and then he's got that face. Yeah, he ain't missing no days. He ain't taking
no days.
But yeah, that's the first one I was at, and he, you know what I'm saying, he got a little bit of articulation there. He moves around. He whole thing, whole nine. He doing things. I
mean, it don't matter. He hit you one time, it's a problem.
He's a big boy, ain't he? Then on top of that, he's a vampire. So, I wonder who he'll square up against in the Marvel versus Capcom. He is a Capcom character after all.
Oh man, I don't know, man. Let me see what him and Drac look like.
Dracula? Which Dracula?
Oh, I ain't talking about one. I'm talking about the one with the white hair.
Oh, that Dracula. You want to see them side by side?
No, I'm saying like you said, Marvel versus Capcom.
Bruh.
Let me see them square.
He's supposed to be the nephew of Dracula.
Okay, well let's get it then.
He's a big ass nephew.
Now, mind you, I remember what Dracula did to his son, so he really don't care.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't show you the Tyranid. Also, I've been fooling around with Warhammer. Oh,
as I said, that should be a character that he uses to fill out his blood coping. I don't know which one that's gonna be. I almost want to say that should be Bloodstorm 1.
Oh, that's a little different. Well, actually, that's a lot bit different. But
I mean, it's gonna be different. It's gonna take on your vision.
But here, this I want y'all to see the detail in this thing. I love the detail in this here jump. So I'm gonna pull that out like that. Look at her.
Yeah, bro.
That Tyranid has.
Yeah, bro.
A couple sets of arms.
Yeah, bro. That. I feel what you're saying about an alien, something like that, but no, bro, that's Bloodstorm 1, bro. He white.
But he got 4 arms. And 2 of them is like mantis arms.
Okay. I mean, I know you got a point. I just don't understand what it is.
And he got blood, and he got bone swords.
Oh, right. This your version. Hey man, you gotta start somewhere.
I got ideas, trust. Because he's got subordinates coming.
See?
So it might be an army builder, like I was telling you.
While we doing that real quick, I want to shout out Kamoyo. He inboxed me something and everything like that. Dude got mad at him over something he was saying about Shorty, and he said the guy was upset with the idea that you could put all that Wakanda stuff in a box until they bring back the T'Challa. Dude brought Casper Shorty.
I saw that.
Yeah. Said the dude questioned about it run. Listen, let me say this to the Rock With Me Nation. We vibe it this Friday night, but here's what I've come to observe. Not even we believe we know as much as the person that doesn't look like us when it comes to superhero comic book content.
Okay.
So we're gonna always get questioned. We ain't gotta answer the question. You just need to know we're gonna always get questioned.
Yeah, and you know that's the question that always keeps coming up with me. How come there are some people whose opinions are never questioned, impeccable? You know what I mean? But if it's somebody that you don't necessarily rock with, you know what I'm saying, they got to verify.
You know, I've come to realize that, you know, and it's me just basically listening more so to what you and Kamoyo have said, just reflecting on the constant things that y'all said, you know, onward, upward, you know, why argue with somebody when you know better? Google is free and everything like that. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this to be as humble as I possibly can, but I ain't seen nobody that know what they talking about argue with nobody. And if you come at them sideways, they gonna hurt your feelings. Like I don't see Stephen A. Smith defending his knowledge. I don't see Jamel Hill defending her knowledge. Like, and I can say what I want to, feel how I want to feel, but I don't see Roland Martin defending his knowledge. It's like Muhammad Ali didn't defend his knowledge. Like, no, I know what I know. Now you either rock with it or you don't.
That part.
Just don't come at me sideways because you don't. Because that's when it's gonna be on the pop.
Well, when don't nobody, if you don't, it's just like you said. If you don't know, you don't know. And it'll be obvious as hell if you pretending like you know and you don't. So why pretend? So, why go down that road?
I ain't got it in me no more to defend what I put out there. I know what I put out there, and I know why I put it out there. Now you might not like what I put out there, but you just not gonna like it. That's what.
Well, it just like you said. And this is how I feel about it. If somebody say something in error and I correct them, don't be asking me to provide more information to correct you. After I have corrected you, the burden lies with you to get more knowledge. That's why you don't see me out here going back and forth with these folks no more. Why? Why should I? I've already proven you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I kind of like just limit the, you know, when you spend time going back and forth with somebody, that's less time you got to get your knowledge up. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
okay. But you testing me and blazing and gaslighting and talking and carrying on and whatnot. Boy, go sit your butt down.
We on two different levels here. Like, you know, and I know what my level is. I don't know what your level is. But clearly I know we not on the same level. Like that's clear. We're not on the same level. So
and I don't have no problem.
I
don't have no problem having a conversation and educating. Some people need to be educated.
I go back to what my dog Gray said the other day, man. He said, man, God bless you, Gray, man. When you drop that, man, you drop the knowledge, you drop the nugget like nothing. We sitting on content, man. I ain't really did what I should be doing with the Vanguard yet. I took 2 pictures.
All right. Well, those sound like you, bro. Right? Get on it. Make it happen. Get it cracking, baby boy.
I'm just saying, bro, you know we got stuff to do, man. We ain't got time to be arguing with nobody.
I always got stuff to do. Always. It's just a matter how much one can get done in a day. You can only get so much done in a 24-hour period. We all got the same amount. We all got the same 24 hours a day to deal with.
You ready? I'm gonna throw this out there, and I'm gonna bring it on back, and I'm gonna see if people gonna pick up what I say. So there's this thing going around where Tabitha Speaks says something about the Essence Festival. Well, folks be talking about how much money we spend. Well, I know the Rock With Me Nation, we didn't talk before about how much money we spend as a demographic. And I know me and Darryl been asking for 2-3 years now, where is our Black-owned action figure company? We've been asking. If folks like to make light of the little channels that we got and everything like that. But it's crazy how the stuff that we be asking is relevant. We want to act like it ain't relevant, because we ain't in that genre, we ain't in that realm. But no, why are we as Black folks spending money buying action figures when we could be creating our own?
That ain't a rhetorical question, by the way. I said that ain't a rhetorical question, by the way, because I have asked this question more than once.
You know, I don't want to throw nobody's name out there, but I know it's some rappers out there that are very active in the action figure community, at the very least in the toy community.
Or claim they are.
Right. And I know it's a brother out there that's very, very popular when it comes to action figures and everything like that. So why talk about Dan when you can be Dan? Is what I'm saying.
Indeed.
Where's our post live at? Why we ain't showing up at the Comic-Cons?
Ain't nothing stopping us.
Joey Valor just left Hasbro and did his own damn thing. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's good. Like, ain't none of us want that change?
It's a demographic out there.
So if we gonna sit up here and keep clapping,
it needs to be filled for sure. From a fiscal standpoint, from a financial standpoint, there's definitely a niche that can be filled, and the only thing stopping us is us.
How long we been saying it?
I know I've been saying it a good 3 years.
We going to these toy conventions and everything like that. Ain't nobody ever start to ask him, how did you get started? Damn all this when the next action figure come out. I ain't trying to hear all that. I don't want to keep being a damn consumer. I need to become the distributor.
Hey, Jody told you about that on Baby Boy. Everybody buying is the ones broke. Everyone's a seller. Everybody selling is the ones that got the money. So if we want to line our pockets, we need to align our purpose.
We've been asking.
That was
Don't
pretty
act like
good.
it's brand damn new.
That was pretty damn good.
Matter of fact, hold on. How long we been saying all the writers need to come together under one umbrella?
About 3 years now.
Ooh, see. Yeah. It sounds good. Yeah, no, we've been saying it over here. You just not hearing it over there. We've been trying to figure out what's going on with the unification. Because we see us spending money. But wait, watch this. Here we go. See, Theo, don't do it. No, we finna be petty. Ain't we still spending money on Marvel?
Very little.
What, ain't we got a studio in Atlanta?
Tyler Perry.
That we like to let Marvel use. Well, why we not using that studio to do stuff like what Marvel do, except do it for us?
You would have to ask the big tall man that like to dress up like a woman.
I'm just saying, let somebody tell it. Well, they say this is a big rich town. I just came up from the poorest part. Yeah. That's what you say. You say this is a big rich town. Well, we ain't been acting like it's a big rich town for a long damn time now. We should have done had Black Wall Street. What? This ain't brand new. This ain't brand new. Here we go. Had we been working together like we should have been working together, Marvel wouldn't be able to misrepresent us like they do. But we not working together like that, are we?
Yeah, well, you know what it is. It's universal, man.
Yeah. See, don't tell on yourself.
Brothers got two questions: where the money coming from, and when I'm getting paid. And it ain't that, and don't neither one of them come from them.
Right. Come on. See, don't act like we ain't been trying to put folks up on game for a minute. We get called non-influence having ass fools when we try and put folks up on game. But now, we been asked what was going on. We been asked what was going on. Wait, hold on. So you mean to tell me we got all these billionaires and everything like that, but we got people struggling to have jobs as Black actors and actresses in Hollywood? Oh, well, that just confirms what we've been saying as far as we ain't putting out Black movies like that no more. Oh, where all the money going? Oh, I know where it's all. I know where it's going. It ain't going here. It ain't going here. What did I say? If you take care of business at the small level, you ain't ever got to worry about it getting to the big level. You don't. But folks wasn't woke, sleep. Been trying to tell you to wake up for a long damn time. Say, hey, y'all see this over here? You're gonna mess right on over. You're gonna mess right around and let these folks get ridiculous. What we say, stop signing off on the race swap. Now what we get?
Race swap galore.
Because we don't know how to say no. One of us got to bite a damn bullet that they don't want to damn bite to see if folks gonna do this stupid stuff for real. And good God Almighty Jesus, I guess we will do it for real. See, you'll learn. Listen.
Yeah, who you got to pay? A lot of people get paid to do that type of stuff.
Grandma and granddad said hard head make a soft ass. That's what they told me back in the day. Well, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn today.
Well, it's a lot of soft behinds out there, bro. It's a lot of soft behinds out there.
You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. The sad part about it is it taking the Essence Festival for you to find that out.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Real quick, do you remember Luke Cage Power Man issues number 19 and 20, I believe it was, where we are introduced to a character named Cornell Cottonmouth. And then that character went on to become a character on the Luke Cage television series.
Hey, excellently done. Like he put his foot all in that character. The writing.
Now, after I paint this, think that could be a Cottonmouth?
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah.
You just hurt me bringing that back because I didn't really appreciate them killing them off the way that they did as soon as they did. Like I
was wanting.
You want to talk about some A1 acting?
I always want to talk about A1 action.
Mahershala Ali put his foot all in that role.
Absolutely.
He put his foot off. When he told that dude, he had dude down on the ground. And the dude spit on him. I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, why would you do that?"
You already on the ground. Why are you spitting on people?
Listen, that's the thing that I like. Like I was telling somebody today, like I was like, they asked me a question about Tyler Perry, and I said, what I want to see from him is growth. I'm not going to say he's not talented because he is. I would be lying if I said that. But what I want to see from him is diversity. Yeah, you can keep doing what you doing, but that's you being comfortable. And you ask yourself, well, why shouldn't I do more? Well, why not? Especially you ain't got to necessarily be the one doing it, but you do have a movie lot. You have a whole movie studio. Why not make it available for those who want to do something different to do that which you don't? And he just stuck right there in that lane. And it's like, that keeps us stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Because when we could be doing more, we choose to do the bare minimum, or as Mr. Illis said, just maintain the status quo. No, we should be expanding it. And it's too many of us not expanding. That expanding doesn't allow opportunities. I look at somebody like Woody, who went to FAMU University. I asked my daughter a question because I want to see him do more than what he's doing right now. I think the role that he plays, he's doing a hell of a job with it, but it's not that different from the Bobby Brown role, playing a bad guy, bad things. Different layers to you being a bad guy. Well, I'm like, and I could see it, and she could see it too. Soon as I said, I'm just going to compare the two actors. What, as far as their acting range, what I think they're capable of doing. Okay, I don't think Anthony Mackie could play Bobby Brown. I don't think Anthony Mackie could play the character that Woody plays on what is it, Book of Power, Black Mafia Family. I don't think Anthony Mackie could play that role, but I do believe Woody could play Sam Wilson. I do believe Woody could play Papa Doc on 8 Mile. Yes, I do. I believe Woody could play that role that Anthony Mackie played in The Banker. I do. And believe it or not, because I've seen like his comedic appeal and everything like that, I believe he could play that role that Anthony Mackie played in She Hate Me. Well, we'll never know if he don't get those opportunities.
There you go,
we'll never know.
There you go, right.
Like, and I want that for him. I want that for all of our actors to be able to get the diversified roles. And I don't think they've had an opportunity to do it since, what are we saying, the early 2000s? That when we getting the last wave of black movies, The Brothers, Best Man, The Woods, stuff like that.
Late 90s, early 2000s, yeah.
Yeah, he got it since then, man. And these brothers deserve a chance at these brothers and sisters deserve a shot at that, man. They deserve to have that opportunity. And Tyler Perry.
Do you think, well, I won't say I already think, but who, and this just popped in my head, whose fault is it, if somebody's at fault at all, that more black British actors get American roles than black American actors do?
I'm gonna put it right where it is. That's on Hollywood casting. That's on Hollywood casting. And I I can't say why that is. Maybe they feel more comfortable hiring the black European actor for whatever reason, as opposed to the one that is black. As we've experienced based on our conversation with certain writers, there's definitely a cultural difference. So, you might be able to engage the black European writer, I'm gonna say actor, in a way you can't engage the, the black American actor. You're like, I ain't going for that. So, but I don't believe the responsibility lies on inferiority from the black American actors or superiority when it comes to acting. No, it's right there with casting. You're making a conscious decision to do that for whatever reason. It's not right, but I go, like I said, it took them to find out what was going on at the Essence Festival. You and I have been asking for the longest time, why aren't we providing for ourselves? Like, we've been asking that question. You just didn't ask it before because you didn't give a damn. Because you weren't looking at it from that aspect. We've been looking at it like, nah, we're getting pigeonholed, we're getting boxed into a corner and everything like that. And we're finding ourselves relying more so on someone else than we've ever done before. Spike Lee was able to put out stuff. John Singleton was able to put out stuff. We saw Hollywood deliberately roll it back. Well, Hollywood can't deliberately roll it back unless we low-key participate in it. And we have. So we don't need to act surprised. No, we've been doing it. Now what you need to do is turn around. Now you can start looking at the black billionaires that you keep running to, spending your money on. Yeah, now you can start looking at them, especially if they're in the entertainment industry. Mind you, ain't nobody telling you to go pay all that money for them Cowboy Carter tickets.
Well, I mean, well, now then the bigger question becomes, what are you okay with putting your money into? Because I'm not working hard and earning money to just sit on it forever or to just pay bills all the time. Every now and then, I want to see something. I want to hear something. I want to do something. So what is it that's going to appeal? What is it that people are going to like? Now, what we were talking about here with movies, and how come the British actors are getting all the work versus the African Americans ones, Ray Smith, Moyo, have a very interesting theory. Ray Smith say the studios are at fault. They don't want to pay appropriate compensation to the African American actors. And then Kamoyo says they prefer British actors because they are trained to be the black whites are more comfortable with. Now,
I don't even know how to, when I say I don't even know how to say anything to that, because I'm sitting here, I'm saying to myself, John Cena's net worth is way more than Idris Elba's, as I don't even know how.
I mean, I can argue growing up poor is growing up poor no matter where you live, but there are specific tangibles related to said regions. And if you haven't experienced those tangibles, it is going to be difficult for you to encapsulate them into your method. So why go and get British actors? Because you would rather have an authentic look with a bogus feel, if that makes sense. They look the part, but they, when I look at you and I listen to you, I go, there's something in you about 90%. There's about 10% missing out of that performance that makes me say, you
You
ain't
know
born.
what's funny?
You ain't born here. And there's some exceptions. There's some exceptions. Idris Elba in The Wire. I ain't gonna lie. Idris Elba got everybody. He got
But you know what's
everybody.
funny? You know what's funny when you say that though? The fact that they went and got Damson Idris and Mac 10 had to train him on how to. So wait, you mean to tell me
Dub C
you
had a train.
yeah, Dub C, thank you. My bad, Dub. Dub, I'm sorry. I don't want it. I'm sorry, I don't want it. My fault. Sorry. Dub C had to train him. Like, so you mean to tell me you in Hollywood? There is nobody that Dub C knows, the studio. You don't believe Dub C knows anybody that's black in America that can play this role, that ain't got to necessarily get the training, because you finna bring in this dude that don't know nothing about this lifestyle. And you got to literally train. So there was nobody, you went all the way across the water to go. There was nobody here, nobody that had been locked up before, nobody that had been in the military before. Hell, nobody that had been in the game before, nobody that had whooped somebody's ass before. You could not find anybody in the continental United States of America to play this role. You had to go over here and then find a thug to train this non-thug how to be a thug.
Well, and that's why I say, Antoine Fuqua, when he did Training Day, he got actual gang members. If I want an actual gang member feel, if I want actual gang member energy, I'm gonna either go to some gang members or somebody who done been affiliated with gang members. Why I'm gonna go all the way across the pond, and then and then there are some instances where they reside here now. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
They live here in the United States now, so now I feel like that's a pipeline. You know what I mean? Pull up over here, mate. They're giving out roads.
You know what that is? You know what that is to me? And I'm gonna say it. To me, that's disrespectful as hell. That's you know what? I'm not from that culture, but it's a culture. Like I've been telling people, you ain't got to like it, just respect it. And give me the same respect for my culture as you would want me to give yours. You ain't got to like it. I get it. You just not finding out some stuff. You was just this old when you found out. But now that you know, don't be offended, be educated. It's gonna be okay. Find something else. I would never fix my mouth to like, man, no, man, like, no, man, like that's disrespectful to go get somebody. You ain't really respecting their culture like that. Like, no, you can't. Come on, man. I'm like you. If we gonna do it, we gonna. Hey, man, listen. I don't know. I ain't from the culture. I ain't for that like that. I need somebody on set. I need somebody on. Where? Hey, is that how that would go? Nah, we whoop his ass. Hey,
Cause see, here's the thing. What if we got a bunch of young black American actors and try to do Top Boy? Or worse. Are depiction of Top Boy. See what I'm saying? So, I mean, and it's not to run nobody down. I just want to make folks aware.
No, man, no, that's real talk, man. Samuel L. Jackson actually alluded to that a while ago and everything like that. And
I remember that.
Yeah, there's truth to that. So it's one of them things like I said, we're not even having that discussion though. If we're doing more so for ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's because we're allowing ourselves as people, regardless of where we come from on this planet, to be pitted against one another, divided. That's kind of like how Chadwick Boseman spoke about that whole thing. Was always one at a time. You know what I'm saying? One or two at a time. It ain't always all of us. And that goes back to, like I said, they just not finding that stuff out on the essence. No, we've been asking that question like, what's going on? What's good? Like, why we ain't got what other folks got? Like, and we looking at it on the entertainment level. You feel what I'm saying? But that's the level that if you don't catch it on that level, it's gonna blow up. And you be like, damn, how we get here? We got here because you wasn't woke, you wasn't paying attention. We've been telling you this. Now we here. Now you feeling some type of way. You should have been feeling some type of way a long time ago. We've been told y'all that.
Part of it's us, and part of it's them. You know what I'm saying? We a lot of it is systemic. But if we present ourselves, and it ain't just Hollywood, this is anything. If we present ourselves as a unified front, no matter what, and we rely exclusively on us, and we keep, because it's, we keep our dollar with us. We keep our dollar circulating in our community. We keep our dollar circulating in our diaspora, because quiet as it's kept, that's what all of these other groups do. You know what I'm saying? There's a Chinatown in how many cities?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you can have that kind of unspoken solidarity, because I don't think all these Chinese people who live over here said, when you get to Los Angeles, make sure you start a Chinatown. When you get to San Francisco, make sure you start a Chinatown. When you get to Phoenix, make sure you start a Chinatown. They didn't do that intentionally. They came together and said, hey, you look like me. Let's get together, do some stuff. All right. Hey, you got some cousins coming over? Yeah. When your cousins get here, I'm going to hire your cousins. All right. And then we're going to build us some stuff up. And then after we build us some stuff to generate us some income, we're going to make some stuff for Fawn. And then when Fawn stuff jump off, we're going to make some stuff for Sue. And then when Sue's stuff jump off, then we all going to get together and we're going to form a corporation. We got to get that kind of mentality. Instead of when I'm gonna make my money back, when I'm gonna get paid, when I'm gonna get, you know what I'm saying? That's not the mentality. That's not a growth mentality. That's a I want what I want mentality, and F everybody else.
Somebody said something. I think it's Byron Allen. They're trying to get his own network for years now, and they was like, "Man, do you know how much money?"
That is a very intelligent man.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, man, you know how much it costs to get a satellite in the sky? And I'm saying to myself, we ain't all got it together. Oh, I'm sorry. It was kind of like that same thing when Diddy was jumping up and down with the Carolina Panthers. Their owner had to sell the team and everything. And he was like, oh yeah, man, we finna buy the Carolina Panthers, bop, 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 bop. And you and I know that when franchises are bought more and often than not, it's a team that comes together to buy them. It's not necessarily one individual. And I looked at the net worth.
Hey, let me hold the thought. I just want to say, hey, Black Sway, hello, how you doing? Glad you finally made it here. Thank you for making this not be so much of a sausage fest. All right. All right, now. Okay. Go ahead and finish what you said, Theo.
So I'm like, I'm looking at the net. When Diddy said, yeah, we're going to buy the Carolina Panthers and we're going to do bop, 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 my mind was blown. I'm like, oh, snap. Black ownership? Yeah, black GM, black coach, black train. Oh yeah, I'm finna be me a Carolina Panther fan. I don't even care nothing about all that. And you're like, okay, well, nothing goes through. But I'm looking at the net worth of Diddy, Beyonce, and Jay-Z, and I'm saying to myself, like, what? Like somebody, because the thing is, money, it get to a point where somebody not gonna say no to money. It get to a point. And the way we get down, when you and I, if you're an intellectual person, you know how much black people have been spending money every year. You know that we're the number one demographic when it comes to that. That is what that is. So when you sit up there and you think about it, we put out 1.3 billion for Black Panther. We spent bread on Black Panther too. If you give us something halfway decent, we finna spend that change. When they came out with Fat Farm, here we go, let's spend some money. Apple bottom jeans, let's spend some money. Tasty pastry, sneakers and everything, let's spend. We don't mind spending that money. FUBU, we've shown some sit up here like, but we always sell out. When BET, we handling our business, we always sell out. And what do people do? They take what we sell to them and they nerf it.
Question. Okay. BET, what was the next step in that evolution?
The next step, you asking me?
I'm asking you.
To me, the next step in the evolution of that channel was something that mimicked more along the lines of a broadcast channel or a cable channel. And what do I mean by that? The 6 o'clock news with Tavis Smiley was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Should have kept it. Now, what we need is our own sports talk show. Go ahead. Because see, why Stephen A. Smith got to go work for them? Why Shannon Sharp got to go work for them? You feel what I'm saying? Talent is talent. Now you got to put the production cost into it and everything like that. But talent is talent. And we should have been doing the same thing for the HBCUs that they were doing for the other school. We should have had MEAC championships, MAC championships, and everything like that, have it featured during that time frame. We should have had our programming, our various programming, a space show, a Western show, a legal show, a sitcom. Should have had all that. Now, certain standards I think should have stood the test of time. I understand why they might have had difficulties. Midnight Love should have stood the test of time. I think that promotes harmony. Definitely love in the black home, black community, and everything like that. I believe
for a generation.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something that they should have kept going, because when you go in barbershops today, they're playing stuff from back then, regardless of who's cutting hair. It could be somebody 20-year old. You'd be like, what you know about this? Oh man, my mom and dad used to listen to this back in the day when we was cleaning the house. You ain't gotta make me feel that damn old. You ain't have to say your mom and dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But that would have been the evolution to me, would have been to bring it into more of a broadcast / cable phase. Maybe more like Saturday morning should have been like me and you just talked about that. Waking up with the cereal and everything like that. Saturday morning should have been that for our children. They shouldn't have been searching for nothing else. I'm gonna go to BET Saturday morning.
Well, we know we got technology to thank for that, and the internet. I mean, granted, there are still people who, bicycle and water fountain and discover the undiscovered areas in those regions where you live. But by and large, technology shot that to hell. I don't think that was so much us abandoning it. It's just in the quest for convenience, We constantly are upgrading, improving, upgrading to the point where, I forgot to get up and move. Oh, I forgot to eat. Oh, I forgot to, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of technology makes that happen. So it's up to us individually to teach. You know what I mean? What you talking about? Wait, what you talking about? She said a black PBS, a public network by blacks, news, sports, documentary, history, entertainment will all be encompassed. A public version. Soon as you add capitalism as the main goal, the network will be diluted by greed. Bam. And that's precisely what happened to BET. Capitalism happened to BET. And BET was, they did, like I said, when I'm going to get paid, when I'm going to get some money. And it's like, bruh, you got the #1 black network anywhere. What else do you need? You need to build that and expand that. And it's just like Sway said here in the comment, make it public so that everybody can enjoy it.
That's
everybody,
it. I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right,
it was something. Yeah, I'm talking to the Rock with Me Nation. And it was something that can be done for us by us. You know what I mean? And so that we benefit from it, so that we grow from it. Look at and I hate to be doing this nostalgic historic stuff, but look at the growth economically that we created between 1888 and like 1905. It can't be done. Shit, yeah, it can be done. So it's again, just like she said, she hit the nail on the head. That's greed. That's nothing but greed. Yeah, and what did he do with them billions? I mean, I ain't trying to count the man's money, but what happened? Did you make something better? You know, because you got to weigh that against, you know, the network that you created has been a benefit and a blessing to a couple generations. So at this point, when you like are making billions, you decide to sell it. That don't make no sense to me. Whether it's being a blessing or whether it's making money for you, why would you sell it? Was BET at one point not making money? Can somebody look that up for me real quick? Did BET take a sharp dip financially to the point where they felt like, oh my goodness, we're going to need to sell, or we're all going to be broke as shit? Did that happen? So yeah, so that's what I mean. So BET, the greatest black network of all time, was the victim of divorce. They was the victim of pettiness. That sounds about freaking right. Oh, Gray, what's up, man? Didn't know you was in here. Gray said he didn't make the Bobcats better. He ended up selling that to MJ. That is true. He did sell the Bobcats to Michael Jordan. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't really I guess where I'm at with it, y'all, is I want it to be comfortable for us. I want our interactions with other people to be comfortable. I want our interactions with each other to be comfortable. I might be idealistic. I might be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Pulled his behind and got divorced. Showed his behind. Pulled out his behind. I love trying to figure out what people are typing. Bob Johnson thought BET would expand being under Viacom. Well, that was kind of true. It just didn't happen with Bob Johnson. Is that and I'm just talking because I could be 100% WRONG. I just and that there's never been anything like it in the history of media. I mean, you know, now we got streaming services like Zeus, you know what I mean, and we got like social media stuff like Spill, but it's not something that has undeniably united us under one banner. Does that make sense? I mean, when BET with Donnie Simpson, come on now, we were united. You was watching it. I was watching it. My friends I went to school with was watching it. We was in high school. We was all watching BET, and we would come back and everybody was talking. Oh, did you see that video? Yeah, I saw that video. Did you see that video? It united us like that. All the girls was on Donnie Simpson. Oh, Donnie Simpson. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so got them pretty eyes, that good hair. You know, we was united. Those are the kinds of things that need to be happening. The stuff that brings us together, the stuff that unites us, the stuff that lets us know we share common shit. You know what I mean? I'm just like you. I come from a hood just like you. I live in a neighborhood just like the neighborhood you live in. You know what I'm saying? It's not terribly different. I'm not froze. I was just doing that.
I'm about to say, I'm saying, what I miss?
Surprise! At the time, everyone thought it was a bad idea. Man, you got to beware of them Persians bearing gifts. And that's what that was when they like, hey, we gonna buy BET from. They knew what it was worth. They knew what they could parlay it into. Why didn't Bob Johnson know? But I'm not crashing out on Bob Johnson. Please don't take it that way. I'm just saying,
bro. We knew. Listen, we knew what that was, dog. We saw what that was. We saw what that was. The only person, he had to be a blind man not to see what that was. We knew what that was, bro. Because we wasn't checking for MTV like that. We were done with MTV. Like, oh no, we got Donnie Simpson, we got Midnight Love, and then they but BET Uncut.
BET Uncut. Wow. A lot of good memories off of BET Uncut.
I mean, they threw Martin on the back end of that, like they threw the Martin. I'm like, bro, y'all got us locked in. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you give me Midnight Love, and you gonna take me from 12 to 2. Then you gonna give me BET Uncut from 2 to 3, 2 to 4. Give me Martin from 4 to 6.
There are a handful of people, Grand Madam, that watch Zeus. I ain't saying nobody watches Zeus on a grand scale, but we know Zeus is kind of that for us, by us type thing. And it's a streaming service. And there's only so much stuff you can get out of a streaming service.
Man, all right. And then, you know, on Saturday night, they used to give us the little corny behind comedies, like comedy movies like Pierre, what's the comedian name? Pierre something or whatever. He had like, which I still today think is an underrated comedy skit. And then your boy did the one where he was with in Boucher, right? And E40 was in the movie. And Lord,
3 Strikes.
Yeah.
I can't find that movie nowhere, man. Where I can't find it nowhere.
Man. You know what? Amazon, eBay, buy it.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't on here.
Like, man, all right. Like, and that was the thing. Like Saturday night BET was the OG of Netflix and chill. Like, just kidding, you know. Kick it right here and watch the BET movie. You know what I'm saying?
Selling BET made Bob Johnson the first black billionaire.
I guess.
Is that a good? That's a good thing for Bob Johnson, not for us collectively that had come to love. But I mean, you know, I was just contemplating this the other day. Do you know there are only 2 forces in this world that consistently manifest themselves to us? The force of life and the force of death. We see the power of life every day. We see the power of death every day. So we know beyond a shadow of a doubt, everything begins and it ends. It doesn't just be us who ain't ready for it to end.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. I think what it is that it's not enough for it to be ending when it does. Feel what I'm saying? Like, because you BET go away, but what replaces BET?
Who said anything has to replace it?
I'm just saying, like, okay, because you know, you got ESPN, then you got Fox Sports News, like you got various sports channels. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, like ESPN go away, you got some other stuff to fall back on, or something just gonna come in and just replace it. You know what I'm saying? So when I ask the question, like, okay, we take away BET, well, okay, well, what else? What's that? What's after that? What's after that? It's like the same thing.
There needs to be.
Okay, so what we doing?
Well,
I mean, I hear you.
That's where I'm at, because it's a capitalism thing. I don't even think it has anything to do with color, unless it's green. Because if we ain't talking about how much money can be made, then we ain't talking about what's happening. That's why nothing's happening, because ain't no percentage to be made out of it. Everything operates off of capitalism.
So we're saying there's no value in a black channel? Who's asking?
Me? No. I am not saying there's not value in a black channel, but what I am saying, because of the moves that were made and how they were made, I don't think media, by and large, wants one.
I mean, that's definitely one way of looking at it. I mean, that's kind of like when somebody said to me, the reason why we don't have that many black head coaches because black football players aren't necessarily interested in being black football coaches. I'm gonna say aren't interested in necessarily being football coaches. Well, that's the same argument.
Well, here's the thing about that. If black men want to be football coaches, they're going to do what needs to be. That's not something that, by and large, a black man can be elevated to, because it's largely white controlled.
But I mean, so is the media.
Again, you're proving my point for me.
No, but what I'm saying is, it's the same thing when we say it's not feasible, economically feasible. Feasible who? I dare say that BET was making more money than MTV at the time that Bob Johnson sold it.
So then that's a personal choice. If Bob Johnson woke up one day and said, I'm selling this, it doesn't have any cultural value to me anymore. It doesn't do anything for me. And the only way it can serve me is as an asset that I can parlay to make more money. Whatever the person who gets ownership of it does with it when they get it is their issue, not mine. If Bob sat and did that, there isn't a blessed thing you or I can do.
I'm not saying that, but the question that you because to go back to your question, right? Your original question, I'm answering it like this. The reason why folks feel like they feel is because by and large, we really don't have that much stuff out there. It's not like when something of ours comes off the table, there's going to be something that comes along to replace it. The pickings are few and far between. Yes, we can sit up here and say, why should it be? That's a fair question, but we're never asking that on the other side. That side never has to deal with that situation. That question to me is no differently than T'Challa being taken off the table. Well, you're right. He ain't got to come back. Barry say,
and how much of that, all that you mentioned, how much of that is not systemic? You see what I'm saying? In order for me, and it's the argument I always make to everybody, in order for me to make a difference in a system, I have to truly be a part of it.
Well, no,
but what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. Me, myself, personally, if you ask me personally what I think, what my solution is, I got that all day. What I'm saying is the reality of it. And I don't want to blind myself and make myself look like an idiot thinking that is something that is not. You know what I'm saying? Until we, just like me and you was talking about the other night, until me and you and people who look like us get control of some systems, ain't nothing going to change. We cannot affect the system from the outside. Okay? You got to put a virus inside of a computer for it to affect that computer.
To your point, it should have been Bob Johnson should have been the blueprint. He shouldn't have been the only one, to your point. So it's not a matter of should another one came along to fill the void. It should have been another one there already. It should have been another one there. Like, since BET has went the way of the BET, the formula is there. My question would be, okay, so what are we doing? What are we doing? But once again, you and I have been asking that question, what are we doing for the past 3 years now? Now folks want to ask it because of some Essence Festival stuff. Oh no, we've been asking that question. we've been asking that question, like, what's going on over here? I ain't got no wrestling programming. Bobby Lashley got to go work for AEW.
Okay.
Why?
Okay, and that is part of what I'm saying. If we talk about, okay, for instance, an all-black sports network. If we take the best black sportscasters out of wherever they're at, and this is the argument we always talk about, what is that going to do for them and their system? Nothing. Can I offer Shannon Sharp more money than other people be offering Shannon Sharp? And we ain't in no position to tell Shannon Sharp, no, you shouldn't accept that money, Shannon.
You know what? I like that question, but can I answer it like this? Are you individually, watch where I go with this one. Are you individually able to do it? No. But you did, me and you have been talking about coming together quite some time now. Could we collectively offer him that? Yeah, we could. Collectively. Now, I'm not talking about me and you. I'm just saying, like, those that were going to become business investors and invest in a black because the money gonna come. Like, that's the thing. It ain't like we not gonna come. If somebody sit up here and say, yeah, we got a black channel and it's hitting, it's banging, we ain't doing nothing else but tuning right there. That's what we do. We're creatures of habit. You give us something with some nice music, right? Some nice scenery to look at and everything. A story that halfway makes damn sense as to be. We coming. And we got talented people right now. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Big Job, Jada Pink, because I don't know. I'm just gonna say Big Job. That dude right there, easily right there. If you put him on a black network, I'm watching that. Like, damn, what you got going on? He got a whole damn series now called The Lesbian Homie, season 4. It's, bro, we have talented people that would make it do what it's gonna do.
They put it on too.
Yeah. What about this? The Black Talk Show. You mean to tell me I ain't tuning into a Black Talk Show?
Depends on what that Black Talk Show is about.
Man, if that Black Talk Show is anywhere similar, a Black Talk Show that's hip by today's standards and featuring artists and everything like that, and gonna keep that thing above, man, we tuning in. We tuning in. we tuning in.
Talking like late night talk shows, like variety shows. Okay.
We tuning in. We tuning in.
That's easy to do, but like, what about it?
We tuning in. We tuning in for the remake of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
What about an investment? What about an investment into something bigger than ourselves?
Give me an example of what you mean when you say that, because I want to make sure I answer it correctly.
Okay. The alumni of high schools get together, or are they are entreated to come together and do things like, hey, can y'all help pay for this new centerpiece that's going to be in the atrium of the high school? Can y'all pay for this new field? They don't have to do that. But they choose to do it because it's something that perpetuates a legacy. You see what I'm saying? They love that school. They love their mascot. They love their colors. They love, you know what I'm saying? So I want to see the blue and gold grow. I want to see the red and black grow. I want to see the purple and gold grow. Whatever it is, you know what I mean? So that's not something I'm doing because I want to make money. You see what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? I feel what you're saying. And maybe I'm romanticizing the idea, right? But if I go back to when you and I, because we did our thing in the 80s, right? We watching Crush Groove, breaking, you know what I'm saying? That's what we got going on. We really ain't got that much. And then me and you, we hit our, young adulthood and everything like that. And, we getting some boys in the hood. We getting fresh, you know what I'm saying? We getting some New Jack City, you know what I'm saying? We get some Paid in Full. We getting some South Central, like we getting it, you know what I'm saying? We got the silly stuff, we got the Christmas stuff, we got the gangster stuff and everything like that. And if I look at these actors today that were around back then, they did pretty good. You know what I'm saying? They did pretty good as far as like making money and everything like that. The directors, some of these cats, Denzel Washington, Samuel L. Jackson, Giancarlo Esposito, you know what I'm saying? They hit the nail dead on the head and did the damn thing. You could have told me that these cats, like, come on, man. We remember Lawrence Fishburne, Pee Wee's Playhouse. We're not gonna do that. Cornbread Earl and me. We're not gonna do Saint Elsewhere. We seen these cats, man. Like we saw Ice Cube on a whole Breaking movie back in the day. We're like, it's where you at. So I don't want to say put that fallacy out there that money ain't out there to be made for these actors and actresses. I think what we've come to too heavily to rely on, to other people's points, is we started relying on other people. We got comfortable. Grand Madam Tarot has alluded to that too many times. We got comfortable. We were doing for ourselves. Well, if we did for ourselves back then, and we got folks like Cat Williams talking about he buying a studio, 50 Cent talking about he buying a studio, Anthony Mackie talking about he buying a studio. Damn what you heard, Tyler Perry already owned a studio. Oprah been had the Oprah Winfrey Network for the longest damn time now. While we sitting over here talking about BET, the Oprah Winfrey Network been sitting right there. Okay, so what we got going on?
What is it you saying you want to see out of them?
Put your money where your mouth at, because you ain't doing it. You full of bullshit.
Again, what form does that take? What?
You said what form did they take?
Yes, we gotta have a solution. If we telling them get up off of your ass and do this, what form is that taking?
Oprah needs to put more Black programming, diverse programming on her network. Politically speaking, socially speaking. Dr. Phil, thank you. Appreciate it. You need to wave bye-bye. There are other Black people that are just as credible as Dr. Phil that can occupy that time. They need that money to bless their family with. You've invested in him long enough. Let's move the needle forward. In regards to Tyler Perry, you need to diversify your programming. You still want to do Mud Deer Does This? That's fine. Hire other people to do other stuff. It could be Tyler Perry produced. It ain't got to be Tyler Perry led. Tyler Perry ain't got to be in. From everybody else, 50 Cent, you got to listen, bro. You got to know something else besides being a thug life. Can you give me a different programming that stars will accept? Or is this all you're limited to? You get ready to do a studio. Give me some diverse stuff. I shouldn't have to rely on Netflix to give me stuff like The Harder They Fall to get diversity when it comes to Black programming. Now, I should really be able to look at those, and I used to be able to. We all did.
Okay.
We all did.
Let me see if I'm tracking. You want action movies.
I want no. Let's not say that. No, because you can give me the Black romance too. We ain't getting that in a minute.
Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. When you say Black romance, what are you talking about? Are you talking about between a Black man and a Black woman, right? Okay, so there are no shows out there like that?
Huh?
There are no shows out there? You saying you want those on one network?
I'm saying to get the same type of programming that other networks put out. This is no different, just with us in it. Same type of program. Watch this. Supernatural. Okay. The Practice. You know what I'm saying? CSI.
Okay.
I'm not talking action. No, I'm saying Friends. I'm saying that type of stuff.
So all of those shows you named are produced by who?
It ain't us.
Yeah. By established companies who have been a part of the system for decades. Okay, we're trying to make our own lane, right?
That's what I'm saying, on our networks.
Okay. If we're making our own lane and we're making our own system, that's going to be initially, like we saw, very, 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 very small. Yeah, we can hire our own actors. We can hire our own writers. We can hire our own producers. We can hire our own everything. And we can have the type of programming that we want to have. After we get that, what's the evolution from there?
I would say the sky's the limit. This is my daughter calling. Daddy has to go find out. But I'm
okay, you know what? That is a perfect place to wrap. If you need to dip, go ahead and dip. I will tell them good night.
Thank y'all. Hey, mahalo at y'all. Appreciate it. Good night. Peace.
That is Theo B, y'all. Theo B. Theo B from I Ain't Saying, I'm Just Saying, here every Friday with me on this channel right here. I'm going to look at y'all comments here, and when I get done, we will resolve. Oprah's network, thankfully, back to good drama like Queen Sugar. I got bored with Queen Sugar. Queen Sugar was very formulaic to me. But you know, if that's what y'all go in for, that's cool. Me personally, I want to see some real stuff, like real stuff, like stuff that happens to you. What kind of stuff happens to you? You know what I mean? Not necessarily you as a person, but situations you've been in before. That's what, like, the best example I can give is The Chi. The Chi is, without a doubt, in nobody's mind, 100% black. But it ain't everything. It ain't just romance. It ain't just the crime. It ain't just, you know what I'm saying? It's all of it. And is that not what we are as a society? We're the good and the bad. So the good and the bad should be reflected in what we view, or what our choice of viewing is. Both Oprah and Tyler Perry hire hella blacks. Yeah, but I think kind of what Theo was saying about the formulaic type of programming that we get out of old boy. I want to see something different. Take it in a whole different direction. Surprise me, shock me, delight me. And that's, I guess, what a large of it is. Sway, he's active tonight. I like that. Let people do their lane. Oprah and Tyler have done plenty as black billionaires, but they do it in their lanes. Okay. Kamoyo said black buying power rose from 1.4 billion to 1.98 trillion. Damn. Where is the black investment in black products, in black infrastructure? That's what I be screaming. We spending all of this money, but we ain't investing near as much. Some actual Negroes in space. Yes, I would love to see that too. Predominantly black cast. Yes, I would love to see that too. Because like Richard Pryor said, you know, in the future, outer space, you don't see a lot of us. So are they planning on us being around? But yeah, yeah, Laurel Avenue. That was a great freaking show. I loved that show. Look here, y'all. This has been, 2.5 hours. Thank y'all for pulling up tonight. Thank you, Rock With Me Nation, for hanging out. Thank you, all of these people that have come tonight and just showed up and gave your opinion. This was lively. It was nice. I'm gonna go see Superman, and I might give y'all a out of theater commentary when I get out, because I ain't heard nothing but good things about it. So I will let y'all know what's popping with that too, and stay tuned for more content that I will be bringing you hopefully this weekend. I don't have to keep doing stuff for people. That is it for now, y'all. But Fred, now I will be coming at you with another one of the other ones, and until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.